Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my very first video here and I'm happy to meet you all and I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you. My name is Erin and I love to illustrate and draw and well, which is the purpose why this is an art channel, but I really enjoy watching art videos and so I thought I would get into myself. So yeah. Welcome. I guess I should sort of talk about what kind of art I do, and I do a lot of fantasy art as well as some manga in between. I work mostly with pencils, and sometimes I will work in color. That's often very rare, but with this drawing that you see I'm doing in this video, I will be coloring it later. So in this, I am working with a purple Faber-Castell Fine liner pen in purple, which is actually my first time actually lining anything in color. So that was a really cool experience in doing a funky, popish sort of line work to do with this drawing, which is a break from my normal everyday black and white pencil illustrations, which was really cool. I guess what else I can say about my work is I also love to draw a lot of fairies and elves and mythical creatures, and stuff of fantasy and Greek myths and stuff. So on this channel, you'll see a lot of that. And I love anything and everything with horns. So a lot of my girls you'll see that I draw on here all will generally have horns, except for a few that are related to the sort of stories I'm working on. And on this channel, I sort of hope to share with you the process of my illustrations, how I color, how I use pencil work. I'm also hoping to share a few tutorials with you, and sketchbook updates, which I also love watching, which is pretty cool. I mainly keep my sketchbooks for generally just doing story designs and page layouts and figuring out costume designs, so there's never anything really finished with my sketchbooks. I tend to sketch on a lot of tracing paper because that way, if I like a finished drawing, I can easily transfer it over via my Lightbox to good paper that I can work on. And speaking of paper, the paper here that you see I'm working on is Arches rag paper, which is really, really nice, thick, beautiful paper to do watercolor illustrations on because it doesn't buckle too much and it'll take a lot of water put on it, if it's properly taped down. And this was actually a bit hard to do with the Lightbox because since the paper's a lot thicker, I had to be in an extremely dark room to actually see it, but it showed up quite nicely. So this little fairy girl that you see that I'm drawing in this speed paint video is one of my little fairies that, I was looking around for something to put up as a first video. And so I was taking a look through my sketches, my slush pile of sketches, which is actually a very big pile to go through. And I came across this. She was actually part of a larger illustration, but I really liked her best, and I thought, oh, it'd be so nice to actually finish this. So I picked her out and started inking her. So in the next video, you'll actually see me coloring her. And I'll explain the whole coloring process and how I picked out her colors in that next one, which I went on a completely different color scale with her, which is actually really fun, and I like to do more of those popish, fun, funky, cotton candy colors, which was really cool. One thing I love about watching these speed paints, or speed inkings, I should say, is that it makes it look so easy, like really super easy, because it goes by so fast and it looks so effortless, because I tend to love to do a lot of teeny tiny itsy bitsy details in my work, which actually take up a lot of time and require a lot of preciseness in doing the line work. So it's just, this is just awesome and just so fun to watch because it just looks so quick, even though it's not. Because with some larger pieces, with the details and fine work that I do, sometimes it can take up to a week just to finish, which is, when I do finally have a piece done, it's just like, oh, basking in the afterglow of just having it done, and it's just like, yes, I did it. I didn't think I could do it, but I did it. So what else can I mention here? I guess my idea with going with this, and her design and everything, as you guys have probably seen the me video. I love the colors to that, so that's how she will be colored in the next one. I guess what else can I mention? Oh yeah, well, I mentioned the pen before, the Faber-Castell Fine Liner. What I love about it is just it is an extremely fine point, and it gives such a beautiful, clean line, and I can do all the details that I want, which I was pretty nervous when I was doing this because I'm so used to pencil, and I've done pencil work over color work for a number of years now, so I haven't really inked anything. So this I was really nervous about ruining with my inks, but I'm really surprised how it turned out, and I'm glad it actually came out looking as good as it did. So yeah, again, I hope to do more of this, and I'm really glad I picked her out of all the sketches, and I'm thinking that it would be so great to take a look through more, and maybe there's more I can actually complete later on. But what else about my channel I can say? I also hope to share that with the stories that I'm doing, I'm working on 2 stories, and I hope to share that here on my process of creating pages and character designs, and working out that process. And I hope to share that here with you guys too. And if there's any suggestions you guys can give me about this channel, stuff that you guys would like to see, please leave me a comment and tell me, and so I would really love to know. And I'm very open to that, and I really want to make this channel as good as I can make it, and I hope the video quality is good. I'm working with my very first camera ever, so it actually took me a little while to learn how to shoot with it, so I could get a good angle and it didn't look awkward or grainy or anything like that. So I hope it looks okay. So thank you guys so much for watching, and giving me suggestions or comments or anything like that. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.